Hi, Namaste, welcome to my channel U24 Healings. This is Vishali, your spiritual healer, a psychic medium, occultist, and a writer. Today I'm going to speak about Mercury's transit in the Cancer sign and the transit position, its effects when it moves through various nakshatra. And precisely this is a very short moment from 2nd of August until about the 15th or 16th of August. Let me get you the right date. Yeah, about 17th August. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using my tarot deck, and also I'm going to talk about the astrological influence on us during this transit period, because this is like a very short and a quick moment of Mercury. And we see that once it moves in the Cancer, it's going to lay in Punarvasu, which is ruled by Jupiter. Then it will move to Pushya, that's ruled by Saturn, and eventually moving on to Ashlesha, which is ruled by Mercury itself. Now, what I intuitively feel that each one of us is going to go through something that triggers us to ideally speak about something which has been troubling us for a very long time. Or if you have the Mercury's position in your natal chart, like the natal placement, then definitely you are picking up on something to put a good end to it, okay, like to deal with it forever. And that's how you are first going to get the downloads, as in you're going to get the information about which are those topics or those areas of life where you need to put in your attention. You need to communicate about it because you want to release it, and you are very hesitant to speak about it from a very long time, or you always thought in the back of your mind and you never really attempted to speak about it. And that's what this energy calls upon for, and you are going to finally speak about it and let it out, and that's how you are going to get yourself a good job done, and that's how you're going to get better off from this transit position, because Sun is already sitting in the same constellation, right, of Cancer. So though it's like a quite emotional moment, but this situation is a must to release all those stuck emotions, right? So now let me quickly begin with the star messages for each of the zodiac sign, okay, starting from Aries. And guys, this is going to be really quick reading, okay, and I'm going to be taking just a single card today for each sign, just to understand the overall energy layout for each one of us, okay? So let's see what's coming up for Aries. Okay, I've got this card in reverse, this Three of Pentacles. So Aries, this is the time that if it's more to do, I feel so it's more to do with your work or money. So I think there are situations where you are expecting the monies to come, or the money in terms of incentive, perks, or salary raise, or maybe a new opportunity, or it could be the benefits from your previous job. So if you've been waiting for it for a really long time, and if you think that's not coming to, I think you need to get more active in communication, because your superiors can be a bit lost on that, right? So that's the message for Aries, that please pick up that telephone and talk to your company and ask. And if it's like your ongoing job and you are expecting a rise, so I think this is the best time that you could speak up your ideas, that why are you deserving that sort of incentive, and how you're going to put it in very beautiful words so that it gets heard, because many a times our applications are not heard. So I think Aries, you got to do that, okay? Now moving on to the next one, Taurus. I've got the King of Cups. So Taurus, what I feel is like most of you are going to be receiving some sort of proposal to your advantage. It also could be love, it also could be related to work, it also could be new friendships or new connections. But definitely this is a positive time. I think you're going to get certain relations which are going to last till a lifetime, because this is like a very positive emotional time to connect with people who are so much matching to your soul connection, so much matching towards what your inner self is, right? So this is a good call for Taurus. I think you should take the advantage of this situation and more or less this is, happening in your third house, and so this is like a good moment, and you should look up to it and communicate more, interact more, and you're going to expand your connection. So this is all about expanding what you already have. Okay, and then I move to my next sign, which is Gemini. All right, so I've got Four of Cups. Gemini, I feel that you're kind of bored with everything that's coming your way, and you want change. You are actually not giving away gratitude to universe. So I think it's just a time where you're feeling stuck. Okay, but yeah, because obviously Mercury's position in Cancer is going to be like little restrictive, and maybe you feel like your communications are affected. So I think you should take this time as easy go time and not be very aggressive about it. Okay, that's what I really feel, because this is more to do with your second house of money and finance and business. But I think you should connect emotionally with others and understand what they got to say, what they feel, people at work, people at home. So that's how you will pass through this phase. So it's a neutral phase. It's not very tough, neither it's like a sad one or something. It's okay, right? So let's move on to Cancer itself, where this is happening in your ascendant house. Oh my god, I've got this Eight of Swords. I think Cancer, I don't know why you feel like feared, scared, maybe triggered about some issues, because of course the luminary sun is there in your sign and Mercury is there. So now I think you have been pushed by the cosmos to face all of those things that you have been putting it behind your schedule. But I think now it's the time that you got to face the reality. So rather than being in this lack of fear or energy of unavailability, I think you need to face the truth. You need to stand strong, and you need to face it up, whatever it is, whether it's money, career, health. You need to, because this time is going to definitely put you in the front ahead and get you doing your actions well. Okay, so that's for Cancer. Now let's see what's coming up for Leo. Okay, I've got the Hermit's card. Okay, so this represents that I think most of you Leo, since the energy of your ruling planet is sitting in the water sign, and that too with Mercury, so somewhere you feel very lonely, you feel that this is not your zone, or you feel that what the hell is happening, and you're not really able to make sense of what's going on and what's happening in your life. Okay, but trust me, this is the period of awakening, because usually during this time when Sun is in Cancer, before of course its movement in Leo, it's its own ruler sign, you have been given a lot of advantage now by the universe to look into all those areas of your life which you thought you knew, but now the somebody higher power, like a higher power, is actually showing up the light on the situation. So you thought that you really knew about things, but this is something new which you had not seen, you had not understood. So situations at work, situations at home, at career, at love life, something is coming up for your attention, and I think you should make good use of this time and not just close your eyes on that. Okay, because everything happens for a reason, and definitely there is a reason for these things to happen, so honor that, please. And now I move to my next sign, Virgo. Okay, so Virgos are, I guess, feeling confused and experiencing a lot of errors with their documentation, errors with some paperwork, maybe email communications are a bit out of line, and you feel a little tense about it. Like, stop being overly critical. This is not the time. Okay, this is not the time, because if you're overthinking, even if you're a writer, you are into publications, or you are into this kind of work, and if you're thinking like you're overthinking, because this is like a sudden burst of emotions, right? So I think just take it easy, because this is the planetary position that is affecting, and you shouldn't worry too much, because end of the day things will get back on track, and try not to be overcritical, or just picking up on problems or picking up on issues. So that's the message for Virgo. And now I will move to the next sign, which is Libra. So Libra, the sign of love. Let's see what's coming up for you. And I have a Five of Pentacles. So most of you are moving to better finances. Okay, the communication regarding better finances is coming up. You are moving to better financial situations, financial growth. I think the debts are getting over, and you're seeing lights at the end of the tunnel. That's the energy that I see for you, Libra. And also some of you are called out to make donations. Please, it may not be very large sum, but it can be little. Even the little thing matters, and this is going to help you a lot. Okay, because of course your planet ruler is going through a little rough phase during this month, so might as well do some donations and you'll get through this tough phase again very well. And so it's more like a neutral position. Let's see Scorpio, the next sign. Okay, amazing. I got a High Priestess. So I think most of you are experiencing heightened sensitivity towards the cosmic activities. We are in the Lion's Gate, so you are getting a lot of downloads. You are a sensitive sign and you are processing a lot of cosmic information. So suddenly, if you feel intuitive, you have ideas about some things which you already knew, or it just came to you, stuck in your mind. I think you should use these intuitions to your advantage and those around you, and not just shut them off thinking like I'm just imagining or I'm just thinking. It's not like that, because this could also relate to opening of your third eye and getting more sensitive to the information, the physiology around you. Okay, so I think Scorpios, you should make the use of this situation. And plus, if some of you are feeling to learn any divination like oracle card, tarot, psychic work, or maybe astrology, Western astrology, if you're called, if you feel this is where you want to move ahead, so I think you should, because this is all about enlightening others around you, showing them the right path, and because you are on the right path. So this is a good position, and I think this is going to be definitely a good one for you. Okay, so that's for Scorpio. Then I move for the next sign, Sagittarius. Let's see what's coming up. Okay, so this is Two of Wands. So I think the Sagittarius are desperately waiting for something to start off in their life. Maybe they want to move, maybe it's a career change, or maybe it's a job change. Maybe they are moving houses, okay, relocating. Something is definitely on their mind, and I think most of you are definitely going to do that, and this is like a long-term vision. So changes are expected another 1 or 2 months, and I think major changes are going to come, because definitely the Rahu Ketu, the south node and the north node of the moon are changing. So this transit position definitely is going to give a relief to Sagittarius, because they've been like almost, it's been 18 months, they've been troubled by these star positions a lot. And I don't know, intuitively I've just picked up one card, and this is the one that I have got. And I feel that whatever it has happened till now, whether good or bad, this was divine orchestration, and whatever will happen throughout for you, especially the Sagittarius, this is all as per the divine orchestration. And you should remain hopeful and positive. All is not lost. Okay, and remain happy and joyous. Abundance is on your way in every area of your life. Okay, so that's for Sagittarius. Now let's move to Aquarius. Let's see what's happening. All right, so Aquarius, you've been called out to work on something. It's your job, it's your work, it's your daily life, it's about money, it's about learning a new skill, it's about getting your talent upgraded. And so this is the time where you are supposed to be doing and putting a lot of energy and understanding why things happen the way they happen. If things are happening wrong, then why they're happening, especially at work. It's all related to money, because this the card is mostly related to money. So you got to dig into your finances. You need to check what's happening. So get in touch with your CAs, get in touch with your financial managers, whoever is handling your money, because definitely there is where you need to put your focus on right now. So this is what I'm getting for Aquarius. And I think I missed on Capricorn, sorry. So let me talk about Capricorn. Yeah, so Capricorn, I got this sign for you, this card for you, and I feel that this is the time of receiving abundance, receiving money, receiving everything that you always wanted in these couple of months. So I think these are the good times. You are finally receiving everything. It could be like abundance in your health, in your money, in your career, education. Some of you are wanting to study further, so this is what you're getting. Okay, so it's a good time for you, Capricorn. Now I'll move to the last sign, and that is Pisces. Okay, so I've got the death card. Okay, it's not literal death scene. Okay, let me also take something to support this, and I've got a reverse of Tower. And when I look at these two cards, I feel that Pisces, some of you are at the crux of making a very crucial decision in your life. Okay, and this could be ending of something in order to start something new. Okay, this could be a marriage, this could be a love relationship, this could be a long job that you have invested your energies for so many years. So this is a situation where you are truly considering something for the benefit of yours and for the benefit of your families. Okay, and I know that there will be sadness, but end of the day, when things they're going for good. Okay, and definitely I see this Tower card reversed. So something has recently happened, which is where it has forced you to take this kind of decision, and I think you should maybe heal yourself, meditate, connect with nature, give yourself the time to bounce back and heal yourself, and don't be like so harsh on yourself that you have to put the things right in place all in one day, because Rome was not built in one day. So you need to give yourself some time, and so I think you should be doing well in a couple of months. So that's it for now, guys. This is the reading for the transit position and the tarot card messages that I have given you all for next couple of days. Precisely, I have spoken about Mercury in Cancer position. Yeah, just looking at the dates once again. Yeah, till about 17th of August, and this should be good. And I hope wish you a lot of good luck and positive energies. Okay, I hope you have liked this reading, and stay in touch. We are family. Do subscribe this channel, and thank you so much for being here to all my subscribers. Thank you so much for being here. Bye bye. Namaste.